Finally, we've reached our last Iron Strong session for the time being. We've journeyed through every type of fitness goal and training that you may think of, and now we're ending with a relatively relaxed approach to talk about health and wellness. Welcome back, recruits, to the 10th Iron Strong session. I'm Coach Caden, the owner of Iron Strong Training. I've been coaching and training since I got out of high school, and I've had the pleasure of coaching everybody from youth to pro athletes to everyday individuals. This is the newest video in a series where I'm going to share as much of my knowledge and experience with you as possible. I've taught and learned all about exercise at the university level, and today we're going to be going over the different dimensions of wellness, health, and how to meet those requirements. Specifically, our objectives for today is to really kind of define what it means to be healthy and go over the different dimensions of wellness. We're also going to cover the minimum requirements to meet the national standard for physical activity. So, what does it mean to be healthy? Seems rather simple, right? Just avoiding getting sick. Well, what most people miss is that health is a multi-layered continuum. Rather than just avoiding being sick, it's more about being able to enjoy and live life in every area. And you can break this down into different dimensions. This is what I mean by the different dimensions of wellness. So let's go over them. First up, physical activity, since it's so prevalent to the videos we make. Physical health usually means maintaining a healthy quality of life by getting through daily activities without excessive fatigue or stress. This dimension usually includes exercise, nutrition, sleep, regular medical checkups, and avoiding harmful activities like smoking. Then we have emotional health, our capacity to feel feelings, manage those feelings, cope with stress, and maintain balance. This includes any stress management that we do, emotional awareness, self-acceptance, and seeking help when necessary. Next, we have spiritual health. This is more of your sense of purpose and meaning in life. This could involve religion, but also includes values alignment, meditation, and personal reflection. Next, we have intellectual health, engaging in stimulating activities that improve knowledge and critical thinking. This involves learning activities, problem-solving skills, curiosity, and open-mindedness. Next up, social health, forming satisfying interpersonal relationships. This involves growing and maintaining your social network, community involvement, healthy boundaries, and empathy for others. A lesser-known one, environmental health, involves understanding how your surroundings impact your health and habits, and also how you protect your environment. This means having access to clean air and water, a safe work and home environment, and also minimizing hazards. A much lesser known one, occupational health, involves your satisfaction with the work that you do and also your work-life balance. This involves career development, healthy work environments, and also your job stress. Finally, financial health, being able to manage financial resources over the short and long term. This involves budgeting, financial literacy, and planning. As you can see, health and wellness is multidimensional. One dimension can be flourishing while the other is diminishing. They're always on a sliding scale, so it takes active effort from us to make sure we're maintaining those sliders in each dimension, going more towards a healthy way of living and maintaining a well-rounded lifestyle. Because I am a fitness professional, I specialize in the physical aspect of health, but that doesn't mean it's the only one that I coach up and help people with. So let's go over the minimum requirements for physical activity, at least the recommendations that pull from the ACSM, and then we'll talk a little bit about the other dimensions of health and wellness. To meet the physical activity standards, the ACSM pulled from the American Heart Association and the Physical Activity Guidelines for Healthy Adults. This means doing aerobic activity that equates to around 150 to 300 minutes of moderate intensity, so generally hard, or 75 to 150 minutes of vigorous intensity, generally really difficult. This also means doing muscle strengthening activities at least twice a week. The intensity of this muscle strengthening activity is supposed to be vigorous, but when applied to the new ACSM position stand on resistance training, they recommend keeping at least 2 to 3 reps in reserve. Reps in reserve is a subjective measure. It is really your estimate of how many reps you have left before you reach muscular failure and you can't continue with your set. The more resistance trained you get, the better estimate you'll probably have internally. And 2 to 3 reps in reserve just means you have 2 to 3 reps before you can't continue with the set because of some type of failure. Beyond that, what they found is that the minimum sets you need per exercise is just 2 sets to improve musculoskeletal function. But that is the minimum. There is a dose response. So the more aerobic activity you do and the more muscle strengthening activity you do, the better results you'll get typically before you start to plateau. We have plenty of videos talking about all of the other goals that you may have and how to train for them, so definitely check them out. Again, these are just the minimum standards. And of course, if you can't meet these minimum standards, that does not mean do no exercise. A little bit of exercise is always better than no exercise. So if you only do 1 set a week, you only get about 10 minutes of cardio in a week, that is still something, and it's doing something for your body rather than being a detriment. And to wrap up here, I think exercise does a lot more for your health than just your physical health. When you go and exercise, you can meet new people. You meet new people at the gym. You can join a running group. You can do all kinds of things to meet others and improve your social health. It might be a space for you to vent your emotions, your feelings, and therefore improve your mental and emotional health. And it might increase your capacity for physical activity, which if you work some jobs, then it might improve your work health, your occupational health. So there is a lot of benefits to going out and exercising than just the physical. I highly encourage you, no matter what your goal is, no matter what your situation is, to do something. That's all for this video, and that's all for the Iron Strong sessions. Man, what a ride it's been. I greatly appreciate your viewership and having you guys along the ride with me. This has been an absolutely new experience for me, talking to a camera in the middle of an empty gym and learning just how to communicate all of these benefits to you guys. Eventually, the goal is to make more videos on different topics, so leave a comment below to let me know which type of video you want. But earnestly and openly from the bottom of my heart, I really do appreciate it. There are big things coming for Iron Strong here in the future, so keep an eye on us and stick around to be part of the Iron Strong Army. I'm Coach Caden, and for the last video for now, remember to forge your destiny.